Hi Practicum, it's Tom. I wanted to introduce you to week 2 of Practicum. Week 1 for some of you because Monday will be the first day. So let me just take you through the schedule and I'll try to hopefully answer any questions that you might have. Monday, since it is the first day for you, you will be coming out. It is Nick, Megan, and Jordan coming out. Nick is driving and they will meet Linda at 10 a.m. and you'll get a chance to review the cooperative compass lesson, the GPS lesson, and then observe some nature study programs that Jordan King and Linda will be leading, and then maybe get a little project time done working on the nature studies name tags. So it should be a good day for that. Tuesday, though, we will be getting into teaching. So on Tuesday, you can see we have the Wausau Engineering and Global Leadership Academy coming out. There are 80 high schoolers. So this is a brand new school, so I can't really tell you much about them at this point. All I know is that they're part of a charter school, and with 80 of them, we're going to be in 6 field groups, so your group sizes will be about 13 when you're teaching them, if they all show up. So what's happening that day? Sarah's going to drive Molly, Cole, Travis, Sam, and Emily and meet Jordan out at 8 a.m. We're meeting out at 8 to get ready before the school arrives at 9. Sarah will drive herself out and meet us at 11:30. Jordan is the practicum director and Travis is going to be the SWES liaison. So Jordan can assist you with that process as well. So what's happening that day? After they arrive, we have 3 lessons of challenge course going on, 3 lessons of survival strategies going on. In parentheses, you can see my name here. That means that Nicole, Emily, and Sam, you're going to submit your lesson prep to me and put it in my Dropbox. Travis and Molly are going to submit their lesson preps to Jordan for survival strategies. Because there are 3 challenge courses going on at once, you'll be sharing that space. So I would plan, 7 to 8 initiatives since you have a lot of time, an hour and 45 minutes, and also include a few group initiatives. Think about what we did at training, and maybe that way you have a backup activity. You could pull them aside and do some group juggling while you're waiting for another challenge to open up. Group initiatives are also a great way to introduce the lesson and just start out. So Nicole may actually start out right on Walker Lawn and do blind square and then walk them up to the challenge course and proceed into their challenges. Emily and Sam, you guys can do the same. You could start in the corral, or you could start over by Fur Cabin and then go to the challenge course. Survival strategies will also make sure that there are 3 sets of survival strategies, and we'll tell you where you can go to teach those lessons. It's a bag lunch day, so remember to bring a bag lunch with you. You'll be teaching 2 rounds, and then after that, some of you will get a chance to go and observe the nature study lessons that Linda is leading and that Jordan is leading later in the day. And then we'll have the wrap up and debrief at the end of the day and send you on your way. Wednesday, we have our first overnight group that's coming in Wednesday through Friday. It's a very small school. There's only 18 7th and 8th graders. The 8th graders were here last year as 7th graders, so they'll be somewhat familiar with the place. Linda's going to be the practicum director for Wednesday, and Trina's going to be the liaison. And it looks like Sam's going to drive Trina, Sarah, Emily, and meet Linda at 10 a.m. Ellen will come out a little bit later at 12:45, and then Molly will drive Emma and meet Emily for the evening program. So we have our first evening program, and Ellen will touch base with you guys before the evening program starts just to make sure that you're ready. Remember for evening programs that you don't need to do a lesson prep, you just need to do some note cards to show Ellen to show that you're ready, and you have to have a discussion going on the discussion board. So the 3 of you should start thinking about that. It's going to be pretty simple since Emily is leading the BAT program. There's really nothing to discuss about that, and you're doing night hikes. So with such a small group of 18, the 3 of you might decide to take them all together on a night hike, space yourselves out, and then you can each take turns leading different activities. Or you could split them into 3 small groups and have more intimate night hikes. I'm going to leave that up to you guys to decide how you want to do it. But you need to prepare and make sure that you're ready to lead all of those night hike activities. Trina's doing tree ID, and Ellen will grade that lesson prep, and I think Sarah, is teaching forest inventory, but you'll get a chance to watch Linda do it first. So you'll still do a lesson prep, but you'll watch Linda do it the first time. It's not a hard lesson, but I think it's better to be seen before you teach that one. It's hot lunch and dinner if you're staying out for the evening program that night. And then we move on to day 2 with them, which is Thursday. And on Thursday, you're going to be meeting out at 7 a.m. So Emma's going to drive Molly, Travis, Nicole, and meet Ellen out at 7 a.m. Jordan will drive out later with Nick to meet Molly for the evening program. But during that day, you'll have breakfast, and then you'll go through the GPS lesson with them. It looks like Sierra's going to teach pond power, Ellen's going to do the archery, and Emma's going to do the cooperative compass. One thing I want you to notice is that these lessons are only, this one is an hour and a half. These two are only an hour. So you're going to have to think about how you're going to adjust your time. Sierra, what I would do for your lesson is cut out all of the trophic pyramid information and really just focus on getting the nets and walking them out to the pond, having them start collect macroinvertebrates, and then talk about why that's important. And you can talk about trophic levels there. But most of your time is going to be hiking and then collecting out at the pond. Compass is also going to go really fast, Emma, so you're going to have to do a quick review of compass parts and then just get them out on the course as quick as you can. They're older students, so they should be fine with getting out there pretty quickly. The evening program, Molly, is Lumberjack Louie, so you can do that as first person if you want to dress up and put on the beard or whatever. Otherwise, you can not do it as in costume, that's fine as well. Nick and Jordan will be there to help you with the campfire, so the three of you should start discussing the campfire program on D2L on the discussion board. I would say Nick or Jordan, you should probably MC the campfire, take the lead on it since Molly is leading the Lumberjack Louie program, and then she can join you and assist in leading songs and skits for the program. And they're going to be a really fun group, so hopefully you can do that outside as well down at the fire bowl. None of you are coming on Friday, but the school will still be here, so Linda and Ellen are going to work with them and do canoeing and Lumberjack Olympics before they leave. So as a reminder, lesson preps are set to whoever's name is in parentheses. I think there was one thing I wanted to mention. On Wednesday, two of you are teaching challenge course to a different school, Sam and Emily, but since you already did a lesson prep for the school the day before, you do not need to do a second one. Keep in mind as well, you're also only having 45 minutes for that lesson, so you're only going to do a few initiatives. It's really just to get them starting to work together as a team before they go on with the rest of their program for the 3 days. What else? Somewhere in the lesson prep, it asks you to comment on how it meets the goal of the school, and that's usually listed right here in this box. I don't have it in here for this week for either school, so you don't have to worry about that, and no points will be taken off of your lesson prep for that. But, you know, we know on Tuesday that this Leadership Academy, their focus is going to be team building and trying to build some leadership skills and learn how to work together. So, brand new school, so I can't tell you much more than that. Herman School, I love. They're a really great, very small school, and kids are always a joy to have. The 8th graders will be great because they were here the year before, and they love coming back. If you have any other questions, please feel free to call me or email me about the schedule. Also, remember to do your Nature Navigator quiz. Regardless of whether you're teaching or not, there will be another Nature Navigator quiz for you next week. That's all I have to say, so good luck with all of your lesson planning, and I hope you have a great week.